Tomczak, that's Andrew Lee.
Yes, sir. That's correct. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday and the show.
Good morning.
As always, except for yesterday, produced by Lump.
Hello.
Except for yesterday and a portion of tomorrow, apparently.
Yeah. Small portion.
Tell that story. They're not listening.
You don't know that. I don't know that. How about after I give my final grade, we tell that story?
Because I could tell a hypothetical story about a college professor who put a final on a certain day on the website, and then it's not that day.
And then changed her mind or something.
But
caused a
we'll tell that
student to
hypothetical story later.
Miss coming into work.
And probably other students who know how to use a website and read. Of course,
For once,
in
I
your
thought
class.
that I was being smart and planning ahead of time.
Never do that.
Yeah.
Ever. Ever, 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 ever. On the show today, in the 7 o'clock hour, along with the latest in election news, Andrew's mandatory list, 10 Republicans who hate Donald Trump the most.
Right. It's pretty funny.
At 8 o'clock, Darlene Miller, she's one of the handful of candidates for Congress in the 2nd Congressional District. She is the one that has been endorsed by the outgoing Congressman, John Klein. This, of course, coming after the weekend of Jason Lewis getting endorsed by the CD2 Republican Party.
And on the Up and Atom blog, I posted a video from the convention shortly after Jason received the endorsement. You can see some of the comments he's made post endorsement, including his thoughts on running down ticket from Donald Trump.
Ooh.
What do you know about that?
Because Twitter pointed out to me today that Aaron Rupar, a friend formerly with the City Pages, formerly with Fox 9, formerly with the House Democrat Caucus, now with Think Progress, wrote a piece.
Formerly of every Friday on Up and Atom.
Right. Well, I mean, that goes without saying.
I mean, that's his biggest.
Because I didn't say it.
Yeah.
There's that.
That's the biggest thing on his resume.
That he moderated a debate once. He has a piece that says Jason Lewis would make Donald Trump blush.
Oh.
I've not read it. I might not. Or I'll just read like the first 11 pages.
I looked through it. It's what you would expect from Think Progress. They pulled all the comments that have already been put out there by Michael Bloggycorp and others. It's the same thing that you've read over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing new. It's nothing terribly interesting, but it's exactly what you would expect from Think Progress. And
that hack, Aaron Rupar?
I think
good friend.
I don't know what it would take to make Donald Trump blush, but it's certainly not some 5-year-old, 6-year-old comments from Jason Lewis when he was on the radio.
That's true.
I mean, come on.
Nothing really would make Donald Trump blush. At 8:15, we'll talk e-cigarettes, the FDA's new regulations that will make America safer for lungs, or not.
Yeah.
Because e-cigarettes aren't cigarettes, and they can help you quit smoking, though not approved by the FDA to do that. So are a lot of things that people use to help them quit smoking.
Right.
How you can look at vaping or e-cigarettes as a bad thing is beyond me.
No, they're actually helping people quit smoking. Are they healthy? Probably not. And I imagine we'll find out after they've been circulated and around in the market for several years that there probably are some detrimental health effects to vaping. But all the evidence and every indication that we have so far is that they are much safer than smoking cigarettes. They are much better for you than smoking cigarettes, and they are a very useful tool for people who are trying to quit smoking cigarettes.
Well, and the chemicals and the process used for vaping is the same stuff they either currently use or used to use to clean the air in hospitals. So I don't know what those negative health effects could be, but perhaps.
Well, you're still inhaling something into your lungs that doesn't belong there. You're still inhaling water vapor. You're inhaling some chemicals, the flavors, things like that, things that aren't supposed to go in your lungs. So it's entirely possible that that is going to be detrimental to you in some fashion. Is it going to be as bad as smoking? Clearly not, at least based on what we know so far.
I think the only negative health effect will be that it'll make you purse your lips and give you little smoker's wrinkles, which that's why you have a mustache.
Permanent duck face.
Something you don't have to worry about. Then at the end of the show, we'll talk with the Don Quixote of Orono, Jay Nygaard. He's the guy we had on who has had a windmill in his yard. Neighbors complained. Now he's taken it a step further. All right,
He's
for
been
those,
inspired to run for office. Windmills for everybody.
a lot of people think that Donald Trump is like the most interesting candidate for president, the strangest candidate for president. He's not. He's not. Keen political observers are aware of Vermin Supreme.
I've been following his campaign closely.
He will become president eventually, much like Marco Rubio. Perhaps this isn't his year, but it's coming.
He's been running in every election since like the 90s.
I have never in my life heard those two words together in one
Vermin
phrase.
Supreme.
Yes.
Well, get ready to live, young lady. This was a long clip, and it's all good. But for time, we're only going to play the last minute or so. Go ahead, Lump.
The last minute or so?
Yeah.
At the beginning?
Yeah, if you could play it, start like halfway through and play it to the end, that'd be great.
Okay.
Now, this is a guy, he's in.
born.
Oh.
Number
But
three.
what about Jeb Bush?
Well, once again, Jeb Bush said he would kill baby Hitler.
Hell yeah, I would.
I say I'm gonna. And then, of course,
Big difference.
mandatory toothbrushing laws.
Gingivitis has been eroding the gum line of
his
this great
platform.
nation of ours for long enough and must be stopped.
For too long, this great country has been suffering a great moral and oral decay, in spirit and in sizers.
A country's future depends on its ability to fight back.
We can no longer be a nation indentured. Our very salivation is at stake.
What?
this
Puns.
mandatory toothbrushing law is really about is strong teeth for a strong America. May we become a sea of shining, smiling, shining, smiling, shining, smiling, 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 shining faces from sea to shiny sea. Thank you. I'm Vermin Supreme.
1, 2, and 4. What about number 3?
Oh, number 3, of course. Free ponies for all Americans. It is, of course, a job stimulus creation program, and it is a federal pony identification program.
Best part. Taxes for that?
No, they're free ponies.
There you go. Vermin Supreme.
His platform
Where's a boot on his head?
His platform includes preparing for the zombie apocalypse. No other candidate has a fully vetted out plan for a zombie apocalypse.
To their detriment.
He's going to use the zombies to make us energy sustainable,
Right.
By putting them in hamster wheels,
Right.
and dangling some brains in front of them.
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
so we
kinda
will
smart.
be.
This guy sounds like my kind of candidate.
That's why we didn't play yesterday.
Yeah, we will have clean, sustainable, renewable energy, and we will be completely independent from the Middle East with his zombie brain dangling hamster wheel plan. It's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
Free ponies for everybody. He's the only candidate that has a plan to go back and kill baby Hitler.
Right.
Go back in time and kill baby Hitler.
And we started kind of in the middle of that answer. Jeb Bush said he would go back. Or would kill baby Hitler, but Vermin Supreme is saying he will.
He's going
That's
to.
going to happen.
Right.
That is part of
now,
the administration.
Here's my question, though.
Okay.
If he does accomplish this, say he wins the election, right? He overcomes the odds, and he defeats Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and is our next president, and institutes this time travel, go back and kill baby Hitler plan. Well, he's going to start a new timeline at that point. Right. And after he kills baby Hitler, he might not be president. Because the events, preceding that will have changed, and perhaps, set events in motion that never inspire him to run for president.
But I think that's probably fine for everybody.
It's probably worth it.
We'll save the world a Hitler and a Vermin Supreme.
Right.
Win-win. So, and in a year where the two candidates, the Democrat and the Republican, are so disliked by everybody, maybe this is Vermin Supreme's year.
Well, they're saying this is the year of the third party.
Now, maybe Vermin Supreme
What party does he run in? Does he have
He's a Democratic candidate.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Boy. Oh, in 2006, he donated one of his kidneys to save his mother. He's married and has no children.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's libertarian.
He was registered
ran
as a Republican at some point. Hey, it's one of those choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
like Donald Trump.
Yeah, whatever gets him on the ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ran as a Democrat, and now he's a libertarian candidate.
I think he just wants to serve, and I understand that. Now, either the guy, of course, is nuts or it's a joke. But if you watch the video, we'll put that on our Facebook page on the Up Adam blog. When the reporter asks him if his free pony plan is going to require raising taxes, like he drops character and says, "No, it's free. They're free.
They're free."
Like for a brief moment, you see his real ideology. And it's straight up Democrat. It's free. Why would you raise? It's free. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Andy, what's the top of the news bag?
The legislative session is wrapping up, so the real work of the legislation is beginning. All of it behind closed doors.
Lock those doors.